Itinuturing ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. na isa sa pinakaproduktibo na biyahe niya ang state visit sa India, kung saan maraming kasunduan ang napagtibay. Tiniyak naman ng Pangulo na hindi lamang ito natatapos sa papel, kundi tutuparin din ito ng dalawang bansa. Si Kenneth Pasyente sa detalye.
Ang state visit ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. sa India ang pinaka-productive na raw na biyahe niya. Yan ang sinabi ng presidente sa dinner banquet na inihanda ni Indian President Draupadi Murmu.
I have to say that we did not expect to cover much ground because we had very little time that we have had here. But I am happy to be able to report that that was certainly not the case. And it has been one of my most productive and constructive visits that I have ever had. And I attribute this to the enduring closeness between the Philippines and India.
Marami raw na diskubreng areas of potential dahil na rin sa pagiging malapit ng Pilipinas at India. Pasalubong ng Pangulo sa mga Pinoy pagbalik ng bansa ang bunga at benepisyo ng kanyang state visit. Dagdag pa niya, hindi lang puro pirma ang kasunduan dahil tutuparin din ito ng dalawang bansa.
In the time that we have had here, short as it was, we have discovered a multitude of possibilities and areas of potential. And we are going to work very, very hard together with our counterparts in the Indian government and leadership to make all of these come to fruition to the benefit for all our peoples, both Indian and Filipino.
Sa ikatlong araw naman ng Pangulo sa India, muli niyang isinuot ang kanyang salesman hat matapos pangunahan ang CEO Roundtable na binuo ng DTI. Hinikayat niya ang Indian Business Group na maglagak ng puhunan sa Pilipinas sa harap ng lumalakas na ekonomiya ng bansa.
Our investment environment is the most open and liberal that it has ever been. And because economic growth must rest on strong human capital, we also enacted the Enterprise-Based Education and Training Framework Act, or EBET. This law builds a structured pathway for collaboration between business and the academe, aligning training with industry demand and preparing our workforce for globally competitive careers.
Ibinida rin ng Pangulo ang mga ginawang hakbang ng pamahalaan para kilalanin ng mga investors. Kabilang na ang Green Lanes, pagtugon sa red tape at pagpasa ng Public-Private Partnership Code of the Philippines para sa seamless na pagpasok ng high-impact projects.
As two of the world's most promising emerging markets, the Philippines and India view the PTA as a strategic platform to harness our shared strengths and elevate our economic partnership. And we are working very hard together to find the common ground so as to make the passage or the agreement of the PTA come as quickly as possible.
Inatasan ng Pangulo ang DTI na mas palalimin pa ang ugnayan sa counterpart nito para sa mga posibleng trade and investment.
We have just, again, with the discussions we were having, is to decide is that we will not only are we going to organize a joint working group on trade and investment, but we will also probably granulate that down to industry-specific working groups so that you're talking apples to apples, oranges to oranges. And of course, the government will be there to take notes and to understand what's needed.
Prakash Nada, na siya ring Minister of Health and Family Welfare ng India kay Pangulong Marcos Jr., nais nilang itulak ang health collaboration sa pagitan ng dalawang bansa.
Yung unang part of the meeting, we discussed the healthcare system of India, how they have covered with costs yung about 600 million individuals in India for maternal care, hypertension check, cancer of the breast, and oral cancer, and even cervical cancer. So napakaganda, nakakapag-provide sila, ginagamit nila yung ASHA workers nila, which are similar to our barangay health workers, to navigate them to get good health care. So it's a model we can use, and then may telemedicine sila.
Napirmahan din ang Memorandum of Understanding sa pagitan ng National Institute of Ayurveda Medicine at Philippine Institute of Alternative Health Care.
Mula rito sa New Delhi, India, Kenneth Pasyente para sa Pambansang TV sa Bagong Pilipinas.